Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the best investing channel on YouTube. I am your host Carter, and in today's video we're going to be looking at, is the stock market in a massive bubble? So I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall I hope you get something of value out of this video. And if you do, hit that like button and subscribe because it really helps me out. Also, we do have a course for those who want to learn more about investing in the market. I'll put a link to it down below, so at least check it out. So now, roll the intro, let's go. Bam! So now, what is a market bubble? Is it something to be worried about? What is it, and why do I think that we possibly could have one? Well, a stock market bubble is pretty much just an overvalued market. What this means is there's been a lot of speculation in the market lately, driven by pretty much insanely high returns, which is extremely uncommon for the stock market. And the reason why we've seen a lot of this, we've seen companies like AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry, companies that are smaller companies, but just because a ton of people have a lot of speculation on them, go extremely overvalued on the fundamental side because people want to have those diamond hands, which at the end of the day, for a short-term return, is fantastic because you can make quite a bit of money. But as a long-term outlook, like a lot of people have, you should be a little worried because fundamentals will always take over. Not to mention a ton of analysts like Michael Burry, who is a huge stock market investor, pretty much known for the 2008 crash that he pretty much shorted the housing market. Also in 2019, he made a massive bet on GameStop that pretty much paid him around $5.9 billion. So yes, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to pretty much shorting the market. He's stating that the stock market is extremely overvalued and is in one of the biggest bubbles in history. Now, why is this? Now, me personally, I think a lot of it is just speculation. Right now, there's so much speculation driven by insanely high returns. A lot of people are dumping their life savings into these pretty much worthless companies like AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry, a ton of these companies that honestly are very risky. This reminds us of the pretty much 2000 .com bubble, when all these companies that were in the internet market were getting dumped on, and people were pretty much just buying them up just because they were going to the moon and they had diamond hands. And at the end of the day, these companies lost thousands of dollars in value, if not more, on their stock price just because people were dumping money into worthless companies. And at the end of the day, fundamentals will always take over. Not to mention, lately we've seen an increase in interest rates. Increasing interest rates does have a little correlation with the stock market. The reason why this is because when money becomes harder to get, people, one, don't like to take out loans. So if let's say you have an interest rate at 1%, people are more likely to keep that economy going, to buy homes, get cars, all that stuff. But when you have increasing rates, it's going to be harder to get a loan. It's going to be harder to get a car loan and all of that other stuff, which definitely will slow down the economy. And if the stock market does not correlate with that, we're just going to have a pretty much inflated stock market that does not represent the US economy. Now, Michael Burry pretty much says it best on his quote right here. He says, "Bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. People that are greedy will always lose." Now, the reason why is because fundamentals take over. I know I've said it a lot, but it's true. Now, is the stock market bubble the worst thing in the world, and how can you prepare? No, honestly, at the end of the day, it is not the worst thing in the world as long as you guys have a long-term outlook on things. Me personally, I am a long-term dividend investor. Sure, so a little bit of short-term volatility is not the end of the world. If honestly, with those high-quality stocks, when you have massive amounts of sell-off, that just brings more opportunity to buy these stocks on a discount. Now, in 2000, when we had this huge .com bubble and crash, Amazon was trading for around $116, right? And within a week, Amazon was trading for $6. Amazon. Now, I understand at the time that was a risky stock, but the fundamentals of that company pretty much stated that this company was growing at around 50 to 60% year over year, which is extremely fast. And I think if you just have that long-term outlook and you guys are diversified with ETFs, blue chip stocks, value stocks, and yeah, for those of you that want to invest in GameStop, AMC, as long as you guys understand that these carry more risk, you guys will be fine. I would not go heavily in them, 1 to 2% of your portfolio and nothing more, because you guys are investors and not speculators, right? So that's just my opinion. Is the stock market going to crash? Are we in a bubble? Maybe a little bit, just because of this, pretty much just because of this volatility, and all these evaluations are just extremely high. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and overall I hope you guys got something of value out of the video, and we will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, guys, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care. Bam.